Anderson. And great. Look at the 70. Then it's George, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And for the Cavaliers, at the it's Garland and Mitchell, and it's Allen in at center. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a
lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Maxey finds Oubre. The three. Mobley against Oubre. Allen outside. And that one is off. Embiid with it. Garland picks him up. And
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And going back altogether.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
From beyond the arc and then some. First, a little over a minute played so far. Maxey kicks to George. The 76ers with another.
Once in a while.
And here's Cruz for three. It's hauled in by George.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky. From distance, George really confident from beyond.
Mobley with it. Now defended by Oubre. And the whistle. Of the game. Here's Mitchell. Launches it after making his first. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's George missing. That one up quick.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. George has got a couple of threes now in the first for the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 4. For three, Oubre. From the field since we've gotten underway. Garland, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 of 7. For 3. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility.
Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. But I think we've got the right guys.
Here's Hunter comes in for Mobley. And it's a Okoro in for Max Strus. Outside Garland. Pass to Hunter. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. Edwards. Here's McCain. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
On us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Bona with the rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Cavaliers passes to Edwards. Offline with his three. Against Garland. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch.
No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming.
Shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just plain.
Green is out there with Mobley. And it's Jerome in at the guard position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. From the arc, drills the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Hunter, no one around him. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 3. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
It's kind of attitude in these moments just makes him even more lethal.
Hunter, the pass to Jerome. From 15 feet away.
Right there, guys.
Pass to McCain. The tray. And a rebound goes. Mobley outside. The three. And Joel Embiid. That last one here tonight. Here's McCain. Scoreless. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. For three, Hunter. It's hauled in by Edwards. The 76ers. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflection. Defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Max Strus comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Green. Philadelphia also making some changes. They get it back. Embiid, the pass to Grimes. Pass to Cavaliers. Shot clock at 6. Sixers again, can't hit it. Cleveland leading by 3. It's Strus on the wing. Here's Jerome. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it. These could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The real. Come at it.
Fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
McCain's shot is off. Cleveland's going. It's Struce on the wing. Back to Garland. Fast break, Philadelphia from outside the arc. McCain's shot is off.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, tempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Hunter sets a screen for Garland. Jerome, no good. Here's McCain. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And here's Struce for 3. Gets.
Lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time. And the defense was right on him there.
Philadelphia grabs the miss. 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Oubre with it. Garland picks him up. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. McCain's got 6.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
Garland from deep three-point land. And so we wrap up the first. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse is. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Struce finds Mitchell. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Up top, Maxey. Guarded by Garland. Puts up a 3. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 1.
Gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Garland, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And stolen by Mobley. It's Struce on the wing. Defended by George. Right side, George. Oubre outside. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got
his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, when alone, it's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. Cleveland leads. That one goes. Count it.
Loading up to stop Mitchell can lead to big breakdowns defensively.
Here's Grimes. Maxey kicks to George. There's the 3.
going to fall.
One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from three. So the space that he has to work for.
From deep, George. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to guard. Cleveland moving the ball around. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. And they wasted no time.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
George passes to Embiid. On Strus. George, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Room to operate.
Maxey kicks to Uber. From the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Mitchell out. Strus against George. 6 to shoot. Allen with the screen for Strus. High post Allen. Whoops, there's the 24-second. Andre Hunter, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. And the 76ers also making a change. Off target from outside. Now here's Okoro. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Hunter, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It just the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. They've got Darius Garland. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's now Edwards looking it over. Oh, good with the triple. Garland.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets in through the mouth and let the game come to you.
Fires the 3. The 76ers. And now Philadelphia on the break. Embiid running the floor.
The big man out ahead. Embiid, I see.
Garland kicks to Strus. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. And
you can't make them all.
Embiid from outside. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The 76ers trail by 5. Fires for 3. Here's Jerome. Hands it from downtown. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hey, guys, let's get your take on
excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And not just that, they're also
a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Embiid from outside. Minutes gone so far. Strus kicks to Thompson. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Thompson. The 70. Embiid for the 3. That shot misses.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really.
There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And there's the call on Jared Butler. That is his checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. A three-pointer is right on target.
And right now,
Maxey, no good.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Mobley got his 4th rebound in this one. Wasted no time on that one.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it.
Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play. Garland against Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. With possession. They're giving up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
No time to waste on this possession.
clock working against them right now.
From deep, George.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Hits the three-point bomb.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7. At the second one. And so
And for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust.
how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Jackson. And here's Morant outside. He can't get it to go.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And here's Strus. Allen a screen. Here's the three. And Strus good for three.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Morant. To the right side. Pass to Edey. 5 to shoot. Morant with it. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, Coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Edey for 3. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. A nice shot by Mitchell.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Edey's got 5 points.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Garland for 3. Cleared away by Wells.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Jackson with a screen on Allen. He drops it from range. Give him 8.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Mitchell, a screen on Morant. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Strus. Mitchell against Bane. Garland with a screen on Bane. 2 minutes remaining in the first. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. There's the triple. Memphis with a rebound. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Edey. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 8. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Well, Cleveland's shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Mobley passes to Strus. Shot to stop the run. The shot that time not on target. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
36 seconds left now in the first quarter. And it's Edey missing. The Cavaliers trail by 8. The 3 from Mitchell. Hits a three-pointer. Mitchell's got 6.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Bane. Outside Strus. There's the three. That shot missing. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Memphis ahead. They're up by 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
They've got Okoro. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Javonte Green, and it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Memphis leading by 5. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Strus has checked in. Memphis making a switch here. Kennard outside. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
Jerome passes to Okoro. Takes a three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Pippen. Yet to see a basket. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Hunter from the arc. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Garland's checked in for Cleveland. Bain, he's checked in for Memphis. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Mobley on a screen. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Jackson, the pass to Bain. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 8. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Back to Jerome. Three-pointer. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Pippen, guarded by Garland. The three from Bain. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Jerome. Off the mark there with a 3. Memphis leading by 5. On the wing, Bain. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Bain's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Knocked away. Kicks it out to Clark. The 3. Hunter with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Mobley. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Pippen. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. Cavaliers trail by 8. Now here's Garland. And here's Hunter for 3. And he can't get that one. Pass to Wells. From deep. And he buries his first look.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Clark against Mobley. The deep 3. Clark grabs the board. Grizzlies lead by 11. Launches it. Pass to Wells. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. From deep, Strus. Cleveland again missing. The Grizzlies shooting only 36% during the second. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Bain. Launches a three. The shot off that time. Here's Jerome. With 1 on the clock. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so that's the end of the first half. Grizzlies out in front, up 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the three. Right side Morant. To the left wing. Edey for three. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Well, they keep going to him, and he keeps delivering.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
They set the pick. Pass to Edey. The three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Edey. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. Allen finds Strus. Outside Mitchell. Takes the three. The rebound by Edey. Memphis leading by 11. Morant looking for an opening. From deep three-point land. And it's Edey with the three. Edey's got 17 points.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Matching the triple from the other end, Garland is game.
With the step back. Pass to Edey from downtown. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Bain. And it's Mitchell, the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Edey for three. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kept alive. Outside for Mitchell. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Edie. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Hunter. All alone. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland for 3. Knocks down the triple. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And Garland is someone you must be aware of at all times, especially out on the perimeter.
Bain against Mitchell. Ooh, stolen by Allen. The 3 ball. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Allen. And now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Here's Morant. All down the right side. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Aldama's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Here's Morant. Pass to Edie. Lets the 3 fly. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
16 seconds left in the third quarter here. They set the pick. Jerome passes to Mitchell. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Jacks up a 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Memphis ahead, leading by 8. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Thompson. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Clark with a screen on Strus. Let's go with a 3. Wells misses. Cavaliers trail by 8. Hunter passes to Garland. For 3. Again, Garland missing. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Hunter finds Garland. Now here's Strus. Back to Jerome. Clock at 6. Hunter up top. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Outside Strus. Outside Hunter. 4-3. Cleveland again missing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tristan Thompson. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Pass to Edie. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. There's a screen. Here's Jackson. Here's Edie. This one for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out left to the wing. Garland for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
rise and fire. I just love how assertive Garland is on offense.
Moran against Garland. Kicks it out to Bain. Pass to Jackson from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Strus. Nifty move. And that one is right through the heart. And now just a 3-point Memphis lead. Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Moran. Pass to Edey. Morant with a screen on Allen. Back to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Bain. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
From deep, Mobley. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Morant with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Allen defending. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Memphis.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Bain surveying the D. Edey for 3. The shot won't fall.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Cleveland again missing. And stolen by Mobley. From behind the arc. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
Here's Jackson, outside Bain. Into the lane. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Oh, the trifecta!
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Outside, Bane puts the move on. Outside, Jackson. And the three off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Embiid kicks to Maxey. Six on the shot clock. Wells grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Embiid with it. Kicks it out to Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jackson has the open look. That three off the mark. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And George gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Edey. Out to Morant. Poke loose. George with the steal. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Maxey. A three-pointer off the mark. Morant against Maxey. Outside for Jackson. Bane with the screen on Oubre. Jackson misses. The 76ers leading by 3. Left side, Maxey. George finds Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid with the screen on Morant. For 3. Embiid, no good. Memphis has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Maxey looking it over. The 3 from George. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 9.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Now, here's Bane. Still yet to score. Good on the triple.
Their guards have carried the offensive loads. With the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
To the wing on the left. Pass to George. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. Here's Grimes, just 5 on the clock. No good on the 3. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Pass to Aldama from past the arc. Oubre pulls it in. 76ers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Maxey, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Grimes. Outside, George. Maxey in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Aldama. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Philadelphia.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
We've got Yabusele. He's out there with Edwards. And Bede is out there with Butler. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Pippen. Kennard on the wing. Pippen kicks to Kennard. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside Butler. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Pippen outside. Pass to Kennard. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now Embiid launches a 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Pippen with it. Butler covering. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off target from 3-point range. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 4.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And the 76ers with some changes. Kelly Oubre comes in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bane in for Luke Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson passes to Wells. Oubre with the steal. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly shows.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And here's Embiid after Jaren Jackson made that last 3-pointer. And here's Pippen. Nothing on the board. Oubre, left side. Intercepted. Bane kicks to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Outside for Jackson. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to McCain. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Back to Embiid from deep. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Wells with it. Now defended by Embiid. Pippen feeling it out a bit. On its way from Clark for 2. Payne for 3. Cracks Whips in the trade. Bain's got 6.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's McCain. Guarded by Pippen. Oubre on the wing. He has yet to score. Embiid the screen. Fires from deep. Wow, Embiid from way outside.
Well, you know, that's the kind of competitive spirit Embiid plays with. I mean, if you knock one down on him, he's looking for you the next trip down.
Bain, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Inside, over to the left wing. Here's Grimes, guarded by Bain. Grimes passes to Embiid. Oubre on the wing. Here's McCain. They get it again. Embiid. Some solid defense from Clark.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that'll do it for the first. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5. Out left of the wing. Back to Morant. Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. On the wing, Jackson. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Jackson's got 9.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
George with the screen on Morant. And here's Embiid. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And George kicks to Maxey. This one for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Edey. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. Wells in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The 76ers lead it. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
And here's Morant. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Wells passes to Bain. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. 9 points in the game so far.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Oubre finds Embiid. Maxey passes to Embiid. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got 6 rebounds in the game.
76ers foul.
And the 76ers making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. Oubre with the steal. Morant with the steal.
2 minutes.
To the left wing. Outside Jackson. For the lead. Driving the lane. In the corner, it's Bain. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bain's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies. Pass to Yabusele. Now here's Embiid. Yabusele kicks to Oubre. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. Oubre's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's a 1-point game. Yabusele passes to Maxey. Oubre outside. A three-pointer, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Outside for Jackson. Good on the three-point shot. Jackson's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Memphis.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now, here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Oubre outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morant kicks to Bain. He can't hit. Here's Maxey. An easy 2 points on the layup. Maxey's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we'll be back with you.
All right, fans.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Grizzlies shooting around 40% from the floor here. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in a 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pippen. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 3.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Pippen, the pass to Bain. Pippen down low. Shoots the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Pass to McCain. Embiid with it. Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. It's Pippen on the wing. Defended by Butler. Outside, Bain. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Yabusele. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Clark. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And there's the call on Jared Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. George is checked in for Yabusele. And Maxey's subbed in for Butler. Then for the Grizzlies, Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Pass to Wells. And a wide open look for Bain. And again, Memphis no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. From deep, George. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson with it. Maxey covering. Pass to Edie. Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. To the left side wing. Jackson against George. Lock at 6. George sets a screen for Maxey. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Morant kicks to Bain. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Edie. Jacks up a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, George. Here's McCain. On this that time, would have put him up. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They lead by 1. Embiid with the steal. Morant against Maxey. Pass to George. 1:20 left in the fourth to take the lead. Connects from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 2. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the 76ers?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Out to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Wells. Can they get it? Come on. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Maxey against Morant. Maxey attacking. Shot by George. Wide open. Knocks down the 3.
Shot after shot. One after the other. PG. Paul George. Making it happen.
Pass to Edie. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Grimes passes to Oubre. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Maxey with the screen on Bain. Good!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Wells wide open. Misses the 3. So Philadelphia wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied. Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For
always makes for exciting basketball, but more importantly, BA, these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Strus. Beyond the arc. First shot won't go. The three, George drains the triple.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Rebound by the 76ers.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Garland against Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Mobley passes to Garland. Now here's Strus. George defending. Here's Garland. It's good from about 19 feet.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch and shoot situations.
And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jarrett Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. George for 3. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Embiid. The shot comes out. Good D by Mobley. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We talked about how his team is prepared to defend against Darius Garland, and Coach said we need to communicate and stay on our toes defensively, whether it's scoring or passing the ball. Garland is a creative player who knows how to manipulate opposing defenses. We should be able to hear his defense talking tonight, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Now here's Mitchell. From deep. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Maxey, that's good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Mobley, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Maxey. It's stolen by Hunter. Outside Garland. Back to Hunter. Now Mitchell. The 3 is up.
2 minutes remaining in the
He missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Embiid passes to George. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Allen. Allen with a screen on Maxey. 3-pointer. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Maxey surveys. Pass to George. The Sixers with another miss. And it's Allen with the ball for the Cavaliers. And here's Garland. From deep, Mobley. Cleveland again missing. George for 3. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 6.
And can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
And here's Hunter for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. The 76ers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. George outside. The 3 is up. That doesn't go either for George. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Oh, George with a steal. Over to the wing. This one for 3. On target from range. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. Cleveland again missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Outside Maxey. No good on the buzzer beater. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Philadelphia. He dropped 3. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Philadelphia.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
They've got Joel Embiid. Edwards out there with Butler, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Okoro outside, pass to Jerome, and here's Hunter from the arc. Jerome passes to Green. Goes back up, 6 to shoot. Edwards pulls it in. The Sixers lead by 5. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Embiid passes to Butler. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Butler's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
There's a screen. Here's McCain. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here he goes. Stolen by Strus.
Philadelphia foul.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Grimes in for Butler. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Garland's checked in. Jerome passes to Mobley. Outside Garland. From the top of the key, he buries it. Garland's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And it's Cleveland's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Here's McCain, guarded by Garland. It's stolen by Garland. Mobley with it. He's scoreless. Fast break, Philadelphia. That's tipped. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. And here tonight, Grammy Award winner Diplo.
Well, he went to college in Philadelphia. Now, he didn't grow up with a local NBA team in Mississippi, so he adopted the Sixers, and they have adopted him back.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Wade, he's checked in for Thompson. Out to Oubre. Pass to Grimes. George scanning the floor. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Garland for three. It's rebounded by George.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Right side Maxey. Outside Oubre. For three, George. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Wade misses. Philadelphia leading by 3. George passes to Maxey. George outside. Back to Maxey. There's the triple. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's George. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court for the Cavaliers, Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. And it's Allen in at the center position.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
George, a screen on Garland. Pass to George. Back to Maxey. Fires from deep. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Maxey's got 12.
Now, Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Maxey against Garland. George outside. The kick out to Maxey. Three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Mobley outside. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Garland against Maxey. Pass to George. Maxey with it. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 9 points now in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Garland, the pass to Allen to end the run. It's rebounded by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Oubre with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Now George. 16 points for him.
Got it. Man, that's just fantastic use of the mid-range by Maxey.
And a deep three from Garland. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Philadelphia leading by 16.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's George. There's a screen. For three, Maxey. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley, left side. Allen against Oubre. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Maxey with a screen on Strus. The kick out to Maxey from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Hunters checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It's a play by Darius Garland. Just gets that defender to bite on the up fake and now gets the call.
And the 76ers making a change here. Garland hits them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
They set the screen. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall. Maxey's got 14 points now in the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. McCain's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Oh, with confidence, Mitchell.
Boy, how quick from the touch to the release for Donovan Mitchell. Look out, defense.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock, and it's Maxey missing. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 15-point game. There's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They led by as many as 18. Outside Maxey from behind the arc. The shot no good. He got it up. The shot no good. And so it's Philadelphia up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Butler, Edwards out there with Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Yabusele, the 3 is up. The rebound by Garland. Tipped away. Here's Jerome. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. He takes it in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Wow, what a nice play for Thompson to see a chance to put it on the deck and get to the rim.
Pass to McCain. Cash money on the open jump shot. And the 76ers lead by 13.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Garland, no good. The 76ers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. 4-3. No good. Cavaliers trail by 13. And a deep three from Strus. And the three off target. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Embiid from outside. Thompson pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Strus outside. Rebound by Philadelphia. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Offensive rebound. Outside Edwards. Drops in the three.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. The Sixers lead by 14. Embiid from outside. Jerome grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
The three ball. Knocks it loose. Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to Strus from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Butler. 1:46 left in the game. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. Cavaliers with a rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Hunter passes to Garland. Thompson scanning the floor. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kane misses the three.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Garland for 3. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
Pass to McCain. The 3. Unable to get that one. Cleveland has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Outside Hunter. Lots of room. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Back to Butler. The kick out to Edwards. McCain. Philadelphia with another miss. And here comes Cleveland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Thompson, a screen on Embiid. Hunter against Embiid. Outside Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves.
But everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest in our hands tonight.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Strus a screen on Morant. Shot clock at 5. Yep, that one goes in there.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
Bane with the screen on Garland. Here's Morant. Pass to Edey. 3-pointer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley looking it over. Strus in the corner. Morant with the steal. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. Bane, no good. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
That range is being stretched. Garland showing he's up for that challenge.
And you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Here's Edey. Here's Wells. Outside for Jackson. Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson from long range. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Mitchell against Bane. Bane with the steal. Up top, Morant. Covered by Mitchell. Bane for 3. And another miss by Memphis.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Garland, no good. Memphis has gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. To the left wing. Morant sets a screen for Wells. Back to Morant. Drills it from outside.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from you.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's to Wells. Takes the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. On the wing, Mitchell. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell, or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Morant passes to Bane. Here's Jackson. Drives to the hoop. Morant outside. Pass to Bane. Just 4 to shoot. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Here's Mobley. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Bane with the screen on Garland. Outside, Bane. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
This is ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Morant with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Pass to Edey from downtown. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from Garland. Nailed from three-point land. Garland's got 8 points.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Morant kicks to Bain. Here's Edey. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. They've got Evan Mobley. DeAndre Hunter out there with the Okoro. And it's Green, and it's Jerome in at the 1. Now, here's Kennard. Now Pippen. Back to Kennard. For 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Okoro wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3 ball. Okoro's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. Pippen with it. Guarded by Hunter. Pippen the pass to Jackson. Back to Pippen. Pass to Kennard. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bain in for Luke Kennard. Then for the Cavaliers, Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Green.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Now Hunter. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bain.
A very consistent 3-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Pippen against Garland. Clark sets a screen for Jackson. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And here's Strus for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Pippen. Outside for Jackson. Beyond the arc. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Jackson's got 6.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
It's Strus on the wing. It's Clark with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Wells. Jacks up a 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3 ball well. The wide open look here for Garland. From outside off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Wells sets the pick for Bain. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. And Cleveland with a change here too. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Evan Mobley. Outside Garland. Now here's Strus. Guarded closely. Mitchell up top. Back to Strus. Cleveland moving the ball around. Takes a 3. And it's Mitchell missing.
and close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Morant kicks to Bain. There's the pick. Here's Aldama. Morant outside. The tray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
One of the smoother strokes you'll see Morant. This man's got a nice jumper.
Jerome passes to Garland. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. Morant against Garland. Wells sets the pick for Bain. No good from outside. Cavaliers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Bain with the screen on Mitchell. Jackson. Pass to Edey. Shoots it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And we see dunkers get technical for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues in the court.
And here's Cruz for 3. Kicks it out to Allen. To the inside, here's Mitchell. Mobley finds Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. And another miss by Cleveland. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Pass to Edey. Morant outside. Into the lane. Outside for Jackson. For the tie. On the wing, Jackson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Jackson's got 9.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
Morant with it. Garland picks him up. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Mitchell's shot is good.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Morant kicks to Wells. Back to Morant. Bain with the screen on Garland. A kick out to Bain. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Mitchell finds Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Pass to Wells. Jackson setting the pick here for Wells. That shot off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Morant. Jackson in the corner. Good on the triple. 15 points in the game.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Here's Morant. Pass to Wells. There's the three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Edey. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. That's good by Mitchell.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Outside for Jackson. From the corner. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland finds Mitchell. Garland surveying the D. Allen outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Morant left side. A kick out to Bain. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for Memphis. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Hunter is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Garland. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Jerome in at the 2-guard spot. Hunter no good. Memphis leading. Pippen down low. Guarded by Garland. Here's Aldama. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Jerome, no good. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Bain with the screen on Garland. Kept alive. Outside for Pippen. Outside, Bain. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Memphis.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive group.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Pippen, the pass to Wells. Pass to Aldama. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Edey's checked in for the Grizzlies. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Pippen. Nice shot from the wing. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Garland against Pippen. Shoots from the baseline. Garland, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pippen kicks to Bain. This one for three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jerome passes to Allen. Now here's Hunter. Allen with the screen for Hunter. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Aldama gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Excellent outlet pass, helping to make transition opportunities like this easier.
And Strus puts up a deep 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Allen against Bain. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bain's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Hunter, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Pippen, the pass to Aldama. From deep. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Aldama's got 7 now in this quarter. Pass to Allen from about 19 feet. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Edey. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Wells. And here is Bain. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pippen feeling it out a bit. A 3. Drills it from outside. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Allen. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Just such nice vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Jerome. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so the Grizzlies take the win. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us.
Anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Paul George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Moran against Maxey. Here's Grimes. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. First shot won't go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Moran kicks it out to Bane. That 3's off the mark. George outside. Back to Oubre. Pass to Embiid. He shoots. The open J off the mark.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, I mean, it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Now here's Moran. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, he voiced how crucial it is to make sure that his defense doesn't allow him any breathing room. He told me, quote, Maxey can get hot in a hurry, so we can't afford to give him open looks. And with his speed, we definitely want to limit his opportunities in the open court. We'll see if the defense can slow his pace, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Outside for Moran. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, Moran showing a bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
George a screen on Moran. Maxey attacking. George outside. Out to Oubre. Pass to Embiid. They set a pick from downtown. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he drives in. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies.
Here's Edie. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Aldama. Tipped. Here's Grimes. Fires the 3. They get it back. Kicks it to George. The 3. Nails it from 3. George has got 6 points.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Here's Moran. Takes it inside. Aldama outside. From deep. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Embiid from outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the basket by Bane.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. Clark is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr.
Substitution on the court.
Stripped away. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Jackson can't get it to go. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 7.
And Maxey is especially dangerous in these situations. When he has room to run, good luck stopping him.
Lets the three fly. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And we've got 28 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Aldama. Pass to Pippen.
76ers foul.
Memphis shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
He's off on the first. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. Butler comes in for Tyrese Maxey. He hits the second from the line. 76ers trail by 5. Here's McCain. Right side, Butler. Here's Yabusele, defended by Jackson. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Kennard. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The scoring is fast and... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
We've got Brandon Clark, Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Kennard outside. Clark with the screen. Kennard can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 6. Here's McCain. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Pippen, pass to Kennard. Here's Pippen. Up top, Jackson. Kennard for 3. Another shot. And he gets the jumper to drop. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
The shot by Butler, no good. Grizzlies lead by 5. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Here's Pippen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Yabusele. Back to Oubre. Wing shot on the way. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
On the wing, Bain. Let's go with a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Grimes. No points yet. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. And now it's just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting lead. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Out to the right wing. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Here's Pippen. Jackson on the wing. Outside Bain. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Bain finds Morant. Aldama outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up at 3. Paul George pulls down the board. The Sixers leading. To the inside. Outside Maxey. George a screen on Clark. Maxey passes to George. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Aldama. Now here's Maxey. Oubre a screen on Morant. Maxey passes to George. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And it's Maxey missing. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. The 3 from Bain. And it's Bona with a rebound. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-4 run. And here's Oubre from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morant. Jackson left side. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Memphis ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bain.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, he makes defenses look utterly helpless. It's like pick your poison trying to contain him.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's George, and it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. George for 3, pure from 3-point range. George has got 9.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Morant finds Jackson, and here's Bain beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's George. 9 points in the game. Now here's Maxey. Back to George. Takes a 3. Cleared away by Wells. Morant against George. Jackson, pass to Morant. Launches a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Oubre's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Sixers trailing. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
For 3, Maxey. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Bain. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. Now it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Wells. He's covered by Oubre. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Jackson against Maxey. For three, George. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
76ers foul. Tyrese Maxey.
The 3 from Bain. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Here in the 3rd, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Sinks it from distance.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Wells misses. 76ers trail by 5. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Morant.
2 minutes.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Here's Yabusele. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Pass to Embiid. Uncovered. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up, and that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. 3-pointer off the mark. 76ers trail by 4. There's 53 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Outside Maxey. Out to Oubre for 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Morant. To the wing, right side. Fires the 3, and there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Morant. Edey's got 5 points in the quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment. And you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. For 3, Maxey. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Left side, Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. What if it goes? Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Memphis closing out the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Desmond Bain, Brandon Clark out there with Santi Aldama, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to McCain. Outside for Butler. Shot clock at 5. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Memphis leading by 10. Aldama outside. Launches it. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Yabusele, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Pass to Embiid. Puts up a 3. Oh, a long triple by Embiid. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Kicks it out to Bain. Here's Pippen. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll be a second foul of the game. Edey's checked in for Aldama.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Bain. Pass to Wells. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers trail by 10. Here's Grimes. Here's McCain. He got a piece of it. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Bain. And again it's Memphis missing. Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Embiid against Clark. Pass to McCain. The 3 is up. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
Yeah, and Embiid is smart to keep his options open. No reason he has to complete every play.
Here's Wells. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Pippen. And there's a pick. And again it's Memphis missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that, it doesn't go down.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Stevens is checked in for Memphis. Williams comes in for Desmond Bain. Clark with the screen. Williams finds Clark. Back to Williams. Out to the wing. Pippen gets the 3 ball to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Now here's George. Pass to McCain. And there's the screen. Back to George for 3. Memphis with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Williams from long range. They get it back. Pass to Pippen. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. 76ers trail by 10. Now here's George. Over Clark. And it's blocked by Clark. Right side, Williams. Edey for 3. Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Here's Stevens. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Grizzlies.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Desmond Bain.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And the layup falls. So it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.